Howdy folks, hope everybody doing real good. Skillet dinner rolls on the menu this evening. I'm going to show you a fairly simple way to whoop up some fairly quick, yet really good dinner rolls. Not a whole lot to it. Doesn't even take a whole lot of time. You're going to need 3½ cups of all-purpose flour. Going to need a whooped up egg. Going to need some salt. About a half stick of butter that's melted. You're going to need some fast-rise yeast and some honey. And I'm going to put a little molasses in mine as well. That's optional. I like to add a little bit of earthiness to this with the molasses. The sugars in this honey and molasses going to give that yeast something to eat on. Make it extra happy. Let's get to cooking. We got about 7 ounces of water in here, and that's about 110, 115 degrees. We're going to get us some honey in. And I heated this up a little bit. Make it a little easier to pour. We'll get a couple of tablespoons of honey in. We're going to get some molasses in. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of molasses. Let's see where we are here. Should have pulled it up just at a cup. That's right. So you want about 1/4 of a cup of your sweetener in here between the honey and the molasses, or just the honey. That's right at a cup. And we're going to get a whole pack of our yeast in. And 1/2 pack. 1½ packs of yeast. We got a 1/2 stick of melted butter. We're going to get that in there. And we got a teaspoon of salt. Get that in there. Go ahead and get everything dissolved in here. We're going to go over here to our flour. We'll get our mix poured in. We'll get our whooped egg in here. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to use this pizza pan here to try to contain any mess best I can. Alright, that looks pretty good. I'm going to go in here and cut these up. I'm going to get us about 12 pieces out of here. We're just going to set these right in this skillet. I'm going to try to smash them and turn them and whatever I need to do so they're all about the same height. We're going to get us some plastic wrap on here. Of course, you know it's got to be hateful. We're just going to let them sit there about 30 minutes. See y'all back shortly. Well, I can smell yeast dough, and you can see these suckers is puffed up all the way to the top of the skillet, so they definitely doing their thing. We got the oven heating up 400. We're going to drizzle some butter on top of here, get the top salted, and then we'll get them in the oven. We're going to drizzle with some melted butter in here. I'm going to get a spoon so they don't end up being so daggone messy. It's a good healthy dose of butter in. And we're going to get some salt on here, and I like to just use regular table salt for something like this. Just going to get a nice little light dusting of salt on top. We're going to get them in the oven. We're going to let them bake about 17 minutes. See y'all back shortly. We got our rolls out the oven. They looking and smelling extra good. There's one more thing to do. We're going to brush these up just a little bit more to make them nice and shiny. Tell you what, they smell pretty good. Sprinkle just a little parsley on here. Now, you know we're going to go in here and give them a try and see what they're talking about. Still hot. They're pretty good. Got a little bit of molasses. I'm telling you, this makes a big difference. People don't cook with molasses a whole lot anymore. But I use it every chance I get because it adds that deep earthy flavor along with some sweetness. And I mean, they're a little bit dense, but you know, for a 1 hour quick rise, they're pretty darn good. And that's it, folks. Some of them quick skillet rolls. Homemade, fresh baked bread. It just don't get a whole lot better than that. Till next time, peace.